Good thing there's no... The rivers run dry. Would have been hard to get across if it was raining.
I'm glad you brought a sports jacket so that was
Well, these guys looking very relaxed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hiding it well. Trying. John. We got in here eventually. I said, I saw a tour.
What's that?
It's the way you look tonight, and I wanna keep you by my side forever. It's the way you pick me up, not just once or twice, but every time I fall. And I know beyond the shadow of a doubt, I'll be here till the river's dry. Our love will never drown. Take me to the chapel where my mother sings. Follow me when I'm wandering. Teach me how to leave.
Please put your hands together for this absolutely gorgeous bride and her beautiful entourage. And those with seats, please do be seated. We are gathered here together this afternoon to celebrate, support and honour a love which has led to this special commitment. The commitment of marriage between Ben and Felicity, who each today will marry the one they love and laugh with, have learned from and adventured with. My name is Jo Turlick. I am a civil celebrant duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. And on behalf of Ben, Felicity and their families, I warmly welcome you all to beautiful Mimosa Wines. To Ben and Felicity, you are their closest friends and family, those who have all contributed to their lives, shaping them, supporting them and loving them. And on their behalf, thank you for all your wonderful efforts in being here, and for all each of you have given, shared and inspired in them, which has brought them to this moment today. This celebration would certainly not be complete without you. It is often said that love will always find a way, and indeed it does. Sometimes it's found far away, and sometimes it's found right under our noses, like it was for Ben and Felicity after they were partnered together in food tech class in high school. They first met, though, even earlier than that, through their family's mutual friendship, particularly through their mums, Kelly and Helen, who worked together at the time. For Ben, he remembers the very first time he met Felicity, when their mums decided to go for a boozy girls' night out and left them at Justin Pugh's house. Then, fast forward to when they were both in year 8, Ben's impressions of Felicity had developed into thinking she was a pretty good sort. He also thought she took harassment from him and his mates during food tech rather well. And he really liked her personality and her butt. He knew she was special, particularly when she fell for his super smooth pickup moves. And as she would tell him how she always wanted to go to Rome, one day in class he took her on a Google Maps Street View tour from the comfort of the computer lab. And after that, she was like putty in his hand. And then for Ben, after about 11 years of her putting up with, quote, his shit, and everyone asking him, how does she put up with his shit? He thought to himself, they're absolutely right. If she can do that for that long and survive, she's most definitely a keeper. For Felicity, it all began really when their close friendship developed in food tech. Ben was really terrible at this class, and they shared so many funny and memorable moments, especially when Ben actually had to try and cook. Felicity has always known Ben was the one, and even though Ben still thinks it was his smooth pickup moves that swept her off her feet at the beginning, it was kind of a combination, including his total lack of cooking ability, which created constant amusement and entertainment, and the fact that he was solely responsible for the most romantic moment of her life, the day he took her on the virtual tour around the streets of Rome and through the Colosseum. From an initial connection through their family's friendship to forging an enduring friendship with each other, falling in love and creating a life and a future together, Ben and Felicity have shared and experienced so much, with almost every experience shaping who they are together. Some of the most defining, though, being their 1-month trip around America in a camper truck, driving from LA to Montana and back down to San Diego. Their trip to Thailand, and particularly getting lost in the back streets of Bangkok, Felicity being terrified and Ben thinking it was so hilarious. Growing up and navigating life together. And the moment which has ultimately brought us all here today. The day before Felicity's 25th birthday in their beautiful little country home with music, candlelight, and her favourite meal, Ben proposed. For Felicity, there were lots of happy tears, and for Ben, there were nerves for some reason. But one stiff drink later, the nerves were settled. She said yes, and here we all are. Ben and Felicity know that together they really do make a great team, with similarities that bring stability and cohesion, and differences that bring balance and make things interesting. They share a love for travel, new adventures, and family, and they both particularly hate people who turn off their cars and leave their windscreen wipers halfway through a cycle. They are, though, for the most part, complete opposites. Ben loves hunting and eating animals, whilst Felicity loves animals and neither kills them or eats them. And Felicity is a serial worrier, whilst Ben worries over absolutely nothing. To Ben, he simply loves everything about Felicity. It is true she can't say the word feminine, which still cracks him up, but he really loves that she is so fun and kind-hearted. He loves that she's such a loving partner and best friend. How she encourages him no matter how crazy his ideas are. How she's so incredibly supportive. The fact that she stands by his side no matter what. And he really loves how she babies the hell out of him. To Felicity, there is just so much to love and admire about Ben. She loves that he is so hilarious and light-hearted, hard-working, affectionate and loving. She loves that he is the most generous person she knows. She loves that he is extremely loyal to his friends and family, how he supports her in everything she does and encourages her to be confident and to be her best self. She loves how he introduced her to the country lifestyle that she absolutely loves, and being able to go camping for more than one night, which never used to be possible. And she really loves how he always treats her like a queen. In their future, Ben and Felicity have so much to look forward to build a happy, successful life, purchase their first home together, and to continue to travel and explore the world when that becomes possible again. But here and now, they firstly commit themselves to one another in marriage. Ben and Felicity, before you were joined together in marriage as husband and wife, in the presence of your families and friends, I am bound by the laws of Australia to remind you both of the solemn, serious and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to those laws, is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life. But to you both, marriage means so much more. To you, Ben, it's the next step in your relationship and lives together, another chapter with the most important person in your life. And to put it simply, you know you've just got it too good with Felicity, so you have to lock her down. To you, Felicity, marriage is a lifelong commitment to the person you love, the beginning of a family and the beginning of a future with your best friend. Now to your marriage commitment. Ben and Felicity, will you honour each other as man and wife for the rest of your lives? Please now look to each other as you proclaim your lifelong promises, your marriage vows.
I call upon our friends and families here today to witness that I, Benjamin James Barry, take you, Felicity Jane Waite, to be my lawful wedded wife. I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. I will love you and honour you all the days of my life.
I call upon all those here today to witness that I, Felicity Jane Waite, take you, Benjamin James Barry, to be my lawful wedded husband. I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. I will love you and honour you for all the days of my life.
Tom, the rings, please.
Just checking once more.
Ben, do you take Felicity to be your wife? Felicity, do you take Ben to be your husband? Ben and Felicity, having now both committed yourselves to loving and being loved by one another for the rest of your lives in marriage, in the presence of all these treasured people whose love and support surrounds you, it is now my very great privilege to pronounce you husband and wife. Ben, you may now kiss the bride. Ben and Felicity, together with their witnesses Tom and Gabby, will now sign their marriage documentation. Please excuse us for just a few minutes and we will return here shortly for the presentation of the marriage certificate, following when you may then all personally congratulate them. Thanks.
Try not to.
Somebody organise these paddles. Just the people either side of the aisle. Okay. Who wants to?
Yeah.
Oh, just the people along the inside the aisle. Sweet. Oh, they're right.
I'm going to give them to the people in the aisle.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. Take a seat, gorgeous one. Congratulations.
Not standard.
3 documents. I'll just show you around. So, Felicity, you're on the right side here, the right side up here, and the right side up there, and Ben, you're just on the left.
Here?
Yep. Yep, that one. At the top line, yeah,
yep.
Perfect.
That one.
Clearly you've been working out there. Just own it. Stay close. Yeah. Ladies first. Go. Full name, including middle name, on the top line, signature below, exactly the same name.
And there, so I don't need to sign this. Oh, I do.
You do, just your signature on one. Awesome.
Full name.
They organised themselves last night because they didn't want to leave. All over the
Oh, yeah? Yeah, good, right? Chopped ears, fish, yeah, we want 44 miles. Get some messy handwriting on paperwork.
Mine's terrible.
That's all good. I'm the only one that has to read it. That's perfect. Thanks.
Signature there.
Yeah, be perfect.
I think Helen's starting to cry as soon as the first one.
Almost.
You can hear Steve up there and stuff coming as well.
I think the whole crowd.
That's what they give us these for, isn't it?
Yeah, you've definitely made it ugly, Tom.
Probably already. I think she'll be annoyed if anyone puts
Don't put anything on Facebook.
Yeah.
There's no reception.
Get in a little bit. Cameras aren't picking it all up. Right?
Closing.
Just your attention for a few moments longer, everyone. Those with the flower cannons, when the bride and groom, no pressure, when the bride and groom walk down between you, if you could throw them nice and high, that would be fabulous. Yes, yeah. The whole thing. Ready. Ben and Felicity, you have shared today the joy of a deep commitment and a sincere and loyal trust in giving each to the other one of life's most precious of gifts, your love in marriage. May all that has brought you both to this day continue to inspire and strengthen everything you share. And as you journey into your future, live well, live long, be wonderfully happy, and love strong always, in friendship and now in marriage. I'd now like to invite everyone to please make plenty of noise and join me in congratulating the new Mr. and Mrs. Barry.
I haven't got any
Okay. These are cute.
Thank you, everyone. You may now all personally congratulate the bride and groom. Families first. Thank you.
Getting all this for Jack. Excellent.
Oh, you say taping, Trevi?
For Jack. Look, here's Barry. He likes to go bushing walking.
Oh, Jesus, Trevor.
There's Barcy. And there's Bill. I don't know what to do. Oh, you can say hello. Hello.
Oh my God, stunning. Stunning. Not normal for me. Go any further.